Please welcome Ricky Gervais.
I'm wearing black.
So slim. No, you're looking buff.
I'm holding it in.
Gorgeous.
Now, that's actually quite a funny film, but that's the unfunniest bit, isn't it?
Well, it moves to more dramatic territory halfway through. When I discover that I'm the only person who can lie, and my mum's dying, and she's scared about what's going to happen to her after I die, and I realise I can, I inadvertently invent religion, and people overhear it, and of course I become a sort of messiah. So it moves into sort of...
It's really hard to take you seriously, though. I have to say, I watched it, and that bit...
I've had that all my life.
I know, and I wanted to laugh, but actually I didn't, because... Were they real tears?
Well, yeah, they were real tears. They
a lot of actors can't do that, though.
No, I can sort of, like, cry on cue. And also it's quite poignant for me, because my mum died, and she was dying for quite a while, and I always told myself that if she said, was there a heaven, I was going to say yes, but she never asked. So it's quite a poignant scene for me.
It's lovely to see you do things like that, though, rather than, the comedy that you do. So it's quite... was that different? Was it very different for you?
Well, we've always snuck in drama to everything. The Office started off as a sitcom, but there was dramatic elements. David Brent at the end.
Moments,
yeah, same as extras.
Yeah.
I mean, the extras. I mean, that was the Christmas special was nearly a drama with sort of a few gags. And the latest one, Cemetery Junction, is probably the furthest we've gone. I mean, that is a drama. There's got funny moments, but it's probably our first total drama.
And this is something that you've... you're a bit of a control freak, aren't you, Ricky? You've written
Absolutely.
this, you've directed this.
Yeah.
This is the
I'd change the chairs, first thing I do. I'd have a back on them and maybe something more comfortable.
Good, I like that.
Yeah.
Tell
I have
us
to
a
lean
little bit
forward
about it.
like that. I know.
What is Cemetery Junction about? 'Cause it's set in Reading in the 70s.
Yeah, it's set in the south of England in the early 70s, and that's where I grew up. And it's about coming of age, really. It's about a group of 20-somethings, and can they escape that sort of stifling small-town mentality? Like, they're destined to go and work in the factory with their dad, they're destined to marry the first girl they meet and live near... And it's all about that, really. And it's not gritty or depressing, it's a celebration. And there's a line in it that my mum said to me when I was about 18. I said, I'm thinking of going to France. And she went, what do you want to go there for? There's parts of Reading you ain't seen. It was so sweet.
We've got a little clip here. Let's have a look.
What's wrong with you?
I'm a bit too old to be doing this.
Oh, Freddie, come on, it's what we do, isn't it? It's what we've always done.
Yeah, I know, but I've got a good job at work now. I don't want to lose it because I got caught drawing a pair of... That's what I want, sir. I don't want to end up like my dad.
I've got 2 jobs.
Window cleaning, it's not a proper job.
How do you make that?
Cleaning windows?
Yeah.
Almost like begging.
That's, the nan in it, played by Anne Reid, is basically a cross between my mum and my nan. It's just those sort of, the lines.
What were you like as a teenager?
I was skinny. I remember that. I was about 8 stone, and then you think you can just eat what you want forever. Then you hit 29, and you go, oh, no, look, what's going on? I used to be able to...
But were you a happy teenager?
Yeah, I was great, yeah. I mean, I grew up in a sort of, very working-class estate. My dad was a labourer, Mum was a housewife and did sort of like, jobs to make ends meet. She used to work down the school. That was horrific. The first time she turned up at my school when I was about 12 as a dinner lady. Oh, come on. But, she nicked lots of plates, so that was good. I was happy. I didn't know I was poor till I got to university and everyone sort of spoke like the Queen. I just thought everyone was in that, the same boat.
Did you always want to make people laugh?
I don't know, a conscious decision. I mean, I was always attracted to funny people. I was always trying to make people laugh, and the important thing growing up was, having a laugh. If you paid your way, then, the point of life was always to have a laugh, really.
How come you haven't succumbed to this kind of American ideal? Because, I mean, you're huge there, aren't you? You presented the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
And yet, you would expect, like most people who move to LA, actors especially...
What you're saying is...
They do tend to lose weight
You thought I'd be a bit thinner now and proper teeth. That's what you're saying, isn't it? Yeah. I like my fangs.
Going against
I can open tins if I can't find an opener. And I
But
like...
they couldn't believe it, though, could they? That you could...
You're not the only ones who can have boobs. I've got a lovely little pair of boobs. So,
this refreshing? Because obviously in America,
it's like I've gate crashed a hen party. It's scary. And the things you're talking about, I was going red back there. Unbelievable. And the stuff in the break, that joke you told in the break, unbelievable.
What, me?
What bit in particular made you go red, Ricky?
Talking about iPhones rating your sex, you trying to push pictures of your boyfriend naked on people. It's pornography. What are you up to? What would your mother say? She'd say they're no daughter of mine. You're disgusting.
Tying the two of them together then, so your film When No One Could Lie and the phone that rates your sexual performance, that wouldn't really work,
I'd cheat.
would it? Yeah.
I'd cheat. I'd put it in the washing machine for a minute and then...
But do you find it refreshing to come back here? Because, you know, in America,
yeah,
they do all
course.
say, you're so gorgeous, you're so talented, you're so amazing. You come over here and we say, you've got man boobs and crooked teeth, we love you.
And do you know what? I prefer them.
But you do actually prefer America, don't you? I mean, you've got a place there.
I've got a place in New York. No, I don't prefer America. I love England. I'm British through and through, and I absolutely love it. If I didn't live in England, it probably would be New York. And I can, you know, do both. You know, I can live between the two, and I can have my cake and eat it, as you can see.
You said that most things you do now, people will criticise you for because you're too successful. You're too this, you do that.
Yeah,
Is that true?
of course, yeah, the people wait for that, but that's being famous, isn't it? I mean, you've got to assume if you're famous, whatever you do, whatever you're like, as many people will hate you as like you.
But you like that.
You relish it,
I do
don't
like
you?
that a little bit, yeah. Because I also think it means I'm doing something. You know, particularly as a comedian. You know, a comedian's job isn't just to make people laugh; it's to make them think as well. And if everything you do is totally safe and anodyne and no one cares, then you're not really pushing the boundaries. And I think our job is to push the boundaries a little bit. You know, thoughtfully and intelligently, not just for the sake of it. Anyone can shock. It's easy.
But you've pushed the boundaries a wee bit this week, haven't you? Because there was an interview that came out in the press, I think, on Sunday, that you've had a little bit of flack for.
That I said bad parents should be sterilised. That's so obviously a joke. I mean, that's so obviously a joke. How would you go around starting clinics or just get people going, no, bad parents, I'll pop them on the table? How could...
But they also misinterpreted it as well.
Yeah.
Some critics turned it into poor people.
Exactly.
And you didn't say that.
I wouldn't exist if they sterilised poor people. Of course. And it was a joke. But also...
Can I read it out to you? So you can say, you said, too many unwanted people, too many people who are poor and struggling. If there's a woman in leggings eating chips with a fag in her mouth, sterilise her. But as you say, it'll be too late by then. Because...
Yeah, it's too late. You've got to do it before they have the kid.
Can you see why people got upset by that, though?
Because it was obviously misquoted and taken out of context, and also... but the point is, it was clearly a joke. That's the thing. It was a joke. I said, yeah, sterilise them. And also the journalist was asking me about how to solve world poverty. I was thinking, if I knew the answer to that, no offence, would I be on Loose Women?
We'd still have you on.
Exactly.
We just want best factual.
Exactly.
You would be
I phoned
on
them
here.
up and I said, I found a cure for poverty, and they went, right, what do I do? Well, they said, you know, go and tell one of the Nolans. I went, I'm going to do that.
Thank you very much. Ricky Gervais, everyone.